Hey everybody, and welcome back to Lindsey's Little Library. So today is Thursday, which means it is Booklist Thursday. Booklist Thursday is something I do with Sarah over at Sarah's Nightstand. We come to you every Thursday with some sort of book thoughts, ideas, recommendations, something bookish related. So today we have our next round of 5-star predictions. We do this every other month. We pick 3 books that we think are going to be 5 stars. We invite a guest, which for this round, we are working with Amber over at Books and Beaches. And we pick a theme, which this time our theme is Book of the Month because my Book of the Month piles are out of control. And actually all of our Book of the Month piles are out of control. So it's a really great theme. I've had really good 5-star prediction success with this theme before. So I'm really excited to get started. So I'm going to do this a little bit different because I had a really hard time narrowing down what I wanted to read. So we do 3 books each round. So I am going to give myself a pile of possibilities and pick from there. See which one is like speaking to me at the moment. So I have 3 different genres and then a small pile, I'm going to add one more to it, a small pile of like friends' favorites, if that makes sense. So here we go. First one, I'm going to go with like contemporary romance type of stories. We have romantic comedy. This is by Curtis Sittenfeld. A comedy writer thinks she's sworn off love until a dreamy pop star flips the script on all her assumptions. Hilarious, observant, and deeply tender novel. So I've heard that this is quite funny. I'm hoping that it is quite funny. We'll see what happens though. I don't know. Sounds like this woman Sally is a sketch writer for kind of like SNL, but you know, can't use SNL. It's called The Night Owls, a late night live comedy show that airs every Saturday. I wonder where they got that idea. Yeah. Anyways, then we go from there. So I'm hoping it's funny. Then I have Red, White, and Royal Blue. This is by Casey McQuiston. Yes. This one has been quite loved by a number of people, and I just haven't ever really picked it up. It has what happens when America's first son falls in love with Prince of Wales. I've heard really great things. I don't know. We're going to put it on the pile of possibilities. Then I have my like thriller suspense pile. So I have Only If You're Lucky by Stacey Willingham. I've loved every book by Stacey Willingham, you know, the whole 2 that I've read, and have really high hopes for this one. This one is a sharp and twisty exploration of female friendship. That's all it tells me. We have Lucy is larger than life, magnetic and addictive, bold and dangerous, especially for Margot, who meets Lucy at the end of their freshman year in college. Margot's the shy one, the careful one, always the sidekick, never the center of attention. But when Lucy singles her out at the end of the year and asks her to room together, something in Margot can't say no. So Margot finds herself living in an off-campus house with 3 other girls, Lucy, Sloane, and Nicole. Margot and Lucy have been the closest of friends, but by the middle of their sophomore year, one of the fraternity boys from the house next door has been brutally murdered, and Lucy is missing without a trace. That's all we're gonna read. So then I have What Lies in the Woods. This is by Kate Alice Marshall. This has also been one I've been told is fantastic. I think I did a chapter at one point because I have a bookmark in here, but I didn't get too far. They were 11 when they sent a killer to prison. They were heroes, but they were also liars. So we'll see where that takes us. Then I have historical fiction because that's my jam. I have Fiona Davis, The Spectacular. I love Fiona Davis. I love her stories. They're so fantastic. This one's New York City, 1956, a thrilling story about love, sacrifice, and the pursuit of dreams, set amid the glamour and glitz of Radio City Music Hall in mid-century. So excited for that one. And then The Attic Child, which I know Krista absolutely loved. This is by Lola J. This is dual timelines, early 1900s, 1974. It's about love, loss, identity, centering on 2 children separated by decades who are bound by a secret. They find themselves locked away in the same attic years apart. It is a fairly little thicker one. What are we talking here? almost 460 pages, not horrible. So it can be done. So then I have 3 books that have been suggested to me by friends. The latest one is one that was brought up at book club this last month, The Favorites by Lane Fargo. Ice skating murder mystery, I believe. Yeah. Some sort of mystery. Shocking incident at the Olympic Games brings their partnership to a sudden end. Heard it was great. Lion Women of Tehran by Marjan Kamali. Been hearing really good things about this one. Epic novel of friendship, betrayal, and redemption set against 3 transformative decades in Iran. So 3 decades. 1970s, 1950s, 1960s must be, yeah. Heard great things. Again, friend highly recommended, and then also highly recommended by a friend, As Long as the Lemon Tree Grows by Zulfa Katow. I believe this is more YA-ish, I think. It says, this is my land, and just like the lemon trees that have been growing here for centuries, spilled blood won't stop us. Follows a pharmacy student when the cries for freedom break out in Syria. She still had her parents and her big brother. She's still at her home, an average teenager life. Now she volunteers at a hospital, helping the wounded who fled through the doors daily. Secretly, though, she's desperate to find a way out of her beloved country before her best friend and sister-in-law gives birth. She's torn between loyalty for her country and the willing to survive. So I've heard, again, really great things about that. So we have quite the pile of possibilities. For 5-star predictions this time. Again, I'm only gonna do 3, but kind of see which one calls to me, because I am in that weird book rut thing right now where if I have to read a book, it's probably not gonna happen. So this feels a little bit easier. Anyways, head over to Sarah's channel and Amber's channel. I'll have them linked below. See what they have picked out for this week's book list and 5-star prediction round. Otherwise, like, comment, subscribe. If there's one you think I'm gonna like more than others, leave it below and maybe we'll move that up higher on the pile. So thanks again, and we will see you next time. Bye.